Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is our daily reading. It is Tuesday. I'm going to use the Somnia Tarot Illustrated Edition for the reading and the original edition, which is the photographs, for the clarifying today. I thought that would be kind of interesting. I don't know if I've done that before. So we're going to take a look at current situation and the influences around that. Keep in mind this is collective and it is a daily reading, usually meaning swift moving energy or really kind of focusing on where you're at today. Okay, and one more shuffle and we'll cut the cards and get moving here. What do we need to know today? Let's get started. Current situation, Five of Pentacles, present influence, Eight of Swords, future influence is Knight of Wands. What you don't see, Six of Wands, what to look for, Four of Wands. Really weird energy, like up here, other than the future, it feels very stuck. And then all of these wands after that, it's just interesting. Anyway, we'll get to the reading. Unexpected, please. Eight of Pentacles, challenge. Queen of Cups, strength. Four of Pentacles, and where does this lead? Six of Swords. Nine of Cups. I'm going to leave it there. We'll clarify. Queen of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, which I find really interesting in the respect that I'm going to put this over here. Oh, I didn't pull advice. Here, just a second. Let me pull advice before, so I can have the advice over here. It's 10 of Cups, by the way. So, Queen of Wands, bottom of the deck. I feel like honestly this is okay, so I feel like there's this energy, right? And I was just talking about being stuck, but not wanting to be stuck. Like there's a feeling of kind of excitement here, like you're really ready for something or really ready to move towards something. And I feel like that's the energy overall of the reading. And this could be any life area. Please take this as it resonates because it's going to be a little bit different for everybody. But it is kind of like, oh, shoot. That's the feeling I'm getting because the energy of the Queen is like wanting to move forward, but then there's something that feels very stalling to me, especially just in these first two cards, though. So that's okay. Like maybe that's why the Queen is even there to kind of get you out of some kind of funk that you're in, because the Five of Pentacles is in our current situation. There's a feeling to me like you kind of feel helpless in a certain sense, only in a certain sense. And I feel like the reason why you feel helpless is because of the influence of the Eight of Swords. There is something that's, so the way sometimes I see the Eight of Swords, especially in this deck, because she's sitting in the water, kind of muddy sand, there's the feeling of like being pulled down, like something's holding on to you, almost like a quicksand, but not bringing you all the way down, just kind of hanging on, like not letting you go. So there is something that is either you can't let go. I feel like it's you can't let go of. And that's why you're kind of feeling, well, that's why you're feeling stuck, because you can't let go of it. You know you have to. You're ready. You're ready for something. But the Five of Pentacles too is, so the Five of Pentacles is the situation which comes from the feeling of the Eight of Swords of being held back, being held down. Something's got a hold of you. It's like, too, you can think of someone just having a hold of your feet and you can't go. The Five of Pentacles, though, I think is your reaction to that. And that's causing you to feel like there's no way out. It's kind of making you go, because this Five of Pentacles is a lot different than other Five of Pentacles. He's in a barrel. And until, you really kind of can come out of that funk or stuck energy, it's going to be really hard to get through this. Now, I will say, I feel like, again, this could be anything. I feel like it's more of a personal endeavor. And that could be work, it could be love, it could be, keep an open mind. I say this all the time in my videos just to remind you that it can be anything. Don't get stuck on one idea. This is a collective reading, so it's going to be different for all of us. But I do feel like, the Five of Pentacles too is a reminder to look for a road that you normally wouldn't take, a path that you normally wouldn't take, doing something you normally wouldn't do that seems kind of out of the ordinary. And with this one in particular, I feel like it's more of an energy. I feel like, I feel like you're going to pass it. I mean, we got the king of the blah, 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 the Knight of Wands in your future influence. So there is energy coming in. But as of right now, nothing seems to be working. And I feel like that's kind of almost like you want to ask for help, but you're not even sure how to ask for it. That's what I'm getting here. You're not even sure how to ask for it. Hence why you are in a barrel, like I'm not even sure. So when we put these kind of energies together, it's like, you want to go after something, but part of you is like, I don't even know how to do it. And there's something again holding you back. And that's going to be the key. I'm going to clarify the Eight of Swords to see if there's anything more on this. What is making us feel trapped? Tell me about the Eight of Swords, please. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Yeah, Nine of Wands, the Chariot. Oh, such interesting. I feel like it's your own self. So there has been something where you are coming to the end, Nine of Wands, working really hard, feeling like, I'm done. I'm tired. This is hard. I'm just done. And the Chariot is, but I know I want something more and I want to keep going. Now, with the High Priestess there, though, I'm almost thinking that you're kind of stuck because of you, and not, I don't want to say you're sabotaging. That's not it. There is something inside of you that's pulling you back. No, maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't. So this may be actually energy where it may be frustrating, but your gut is saying, not now. Not now. Not this. Not this, not now. So in other words, not the right timing. It's not necessarily the wrong decision. The timing isn't right now. The Knight of Wands is in your future influence, which I really, really like, because and it's looking at that. So I feel like this is the energy, not necessarily of moving out of this energy, but understanding it and understanding that before you can move forward, you have to understand what's happening. And again, that High Priestess kind of is kicking me in this direction too, because the High Priestess is all about our inner selves. So I do feel like that, Knight of Wands is just, okay, right? I got to look at this before I really move forward, because he's facing those cards. So when I look at I pay attention to that in readings a lot. And this is the Knight of Wands facing these other cards. So here's our current situation. Here's our present influence. This is the future influence. This is you taking the bull by the horns, but not necessarily doing something just kind of sporadically. It's more going, okay, I am going to move forward, but I am going to look at what happened and what I can do differently moving forward. So, what you have in the what you don't see is the Six of Wands. There is an energy here of recognition, and I feel like too. So, there's a part of me when I see this Six of Wands is having kind of being in the limelight for sure. I mean, and that's the Six of Wands, right? Being recognized in public. When I see it in the what you don't see is you don't realize how you are being recognized, who's recognizing you, and for what. You don't even understand that yet. If this would be something like a relationship, a love, romantic relationship, then it would be someone who sees you and understands, wow, about you, like, wow, that's great. That person is great. If it is a work or something like that, where maybe you don't realize that there's some kind of management or someone, even like if you work in customer service, it could be like a customer recognizing how good a work you do, or, which, to be quite honest, I worked in customer service a long time. I was a technical support, but still in a sense where I had to work with my customers a lot. And this is just for those of you who are in any kind of position like that, where you're working with your customers, or the people that you talk to every day, can be the ones that offer you a job. That's exactly what happened to me. And I got a really good job because of it. And it was because they appreciated, who I was when they worked with me. So what I'm getting at is, know that no matter if you're especially out in a career path or young in your career, everyone that you talk to in that circle matters. And anyone, no matter what you think, could offer you that greater position or an opportunity at any given time. No, I mean, if you recognize that and know that, treat everybody as if they would be the one to give you a better opportunity, because it can happen, and it happens all the time. So tell me more about the Six of Wands. That was just a little bit. If there's younger people watching, or even, this happened to me in my 40s, so early 40s, but so the Six of Wands, Page of Coins, Five of Wands, Nine of Coins. There is something here where someone understands. They've discovered something here with this Page of Wands, that there is like of how much energy to give something, you maybe even, where they're looking at your successes. Someone is seeing this. Someone is seeing your successes and what you've done, as well as because you don't see this. So someone's definitely making a discovery about you. It still leads them to a little bit of conflict on how much energy to put in. And this Four of Wands, there's a bellows with the candles, and I always look at it as how much, if you like really hit the bellows, all the flame goes out, right? If you just give it a little bit, then we can get those flames moving again. And when I see that, that's exactly what I think of, how much energy to give something. And I feel like someone's discovered exactly that, how much energy to give to a situation, or you're recognizing that and not realizing it. And it could be either way. Four of Wands is what to look for. To me, this is the conversation. I need to have a conversation with somebody, or even with myself, a coming together. I don't see this as much as a celebration as it is. And it could be a celebration of two people celebrating each other, absolutely. But I see this more as a conversation. Okay, I want to, so look for that. And look not only for the conversation, but a conversation that's positive and celebrating the situation. So if it's work, maybe it just be a one-on-one type meeting, or a meeting with someone of higher stature in the company, or again, a customer, a vendor, a someone that you're dealing with. You just never know. That's what I see. Four of Wands. Tell me more about this in the what to look for. The World, the Sun, and the Queen of Swords. I feel like this is, enjoy how far you've come. The World with the Sun, the world is that completion, but a completion that's a successful completion of something. And then the Sun is the joy and the happiness, and that's the Sun there. And then the Queen of Swords reminds us that what you're doing is working, because the Queen of Swords is very focused. But this also, with the Four of Wands there, I feel like the Queen of Swords is communicate well. Communicate what you need, want, where you're going. But I do feel like I feel like this could be very much a conversation. And I feel like it's a conversation about success and joy. So again, if this was some kind of relationship that's kind of been stalled, it would be a conversation where you're working that out. If it's it could definitely be any kind of relationship, actually, because, we go through hard times with all of our people around us, and, we're human. So I feel like it could be that. Now, unexpectedly, Eight of Pentacles appears. And this, to me, is the work you're doing is paying off. Even though you're feeling stuck and you feel like you can't move forward, things are going to start coming together. And that's because you're doing work on it, whether it's spiritual work or, really focused on an area that you're going to see the, there's sometimes where words just, I can't think of words. Where, you really want to be at a position where, well, you will, like, you're going to recognize and see and live in these successes, but this is specifically about something that you've been working on. And I feel like it, in the now, it feels so heavy that it's been really hard. But this unexpected energy is, I think, just letting you know and showing you, yes, the work you're doing is working. It is happening. Things are good. Tell me more about this. Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Five of Cups, the Hermit. Okay, so this is the work you've done within yourself, the Hermit. And the Seven of Swords, if there could be two things with the Seven of Swords. It's either you taking back, this is what's mine, but it also can be someone being a little bit deceptive. And the Five of Cups is there was a disappointment. And I feel like the work you're doing, thinking about this, working through it, is going to pay off instead of jumping the gun. So, and again, when I talked about there's a reason why you're stuck, there's a reason why you're stuck. We're not supposed to jump into this right now. We're not supposed to, move forward until we understand what happened. And I think that's super important with whatever is happening here. And the Knight of Wands is telling me that too. Like, I want to go, but I got to understand this. The Queen of Cups is in your challenge. I feel like something's going to happen where you really want to give. And you're being asked to kind of hold back a little bit. Okay, I really want to give, but I can't. I got to hold back a little bit. And it's not because you don't want to be kind or anything like that. It's more because you understand that if you do, you're going right back into the lion's den again with a situation that you're looking at. if I do this way again, I'm repeating. And it's not that the challenge isn't not to not care. It's to not go all in yet. And it's not that even it's supposed to happen maybe later on. It's right now. Just it's going to be hard because this is all you. This is happening because you know that you need to hold back a little bit. And I don't think it's because it's any kind of deception. It's the understanding. Because until you understand, you may never get out of this Eight of Swords. The Four of Pentacles is in your strength, which means you have been holding on to the situation. And I don't think the situation is necessarily negative. It's just not now. And your strength is, okay, I can hang in there. I can hold on to this. I don't need to. So if this is love, it's like, okay, I don't need to go look for someone else right now. I don't need this right now, but I'm going to hang in there for a bit and kind of let things be. And this is your strength right now. And this is job, same thing. I don't need to move right now. I don't need to change positions right now. It's okay. I can hang in there a bit and wait for things to actually work through, because we do get to the Six of Swords here in the outcome. And this is all about saying, okay, I'm not in the best place here. I want to move to something better. And you are headed towards something better. You may not even realize this, because the something better could literally be the work you're doing. Understanding the situation, understanding yourself, understanding how to move forward differently this time, holding back a little bit. All of those things are what is taking you into a better place, heading you in the right direction. Six of Swords. The Nine of Cups is after that. And this is about your dreams and desires and reaching those, because it is reaching those. So whatever you're really truly wanting and desire is going to come around. Tell me more about this Nine of Cups, please. Nine of Cups. Tell me more. Five of Wands. Eight of Wands. Hermit. So I feel like that's the energy coming out of the Hermit. You're going to understand exactly how much energy to put into something. And once you do, you're going to go for it. And I feel like the Hermit is the discovery of what you truly, truly need and want. Not just, I think I want this. This is exactly what I want. And this is exactly how to move forward. And that will allow you to reach your desires and your dreams, because the Hermit shines the light. And the Eight of Wands is the forward moving energy. However, the Five of Wands, again, we got it again, to me in this deck is about how much energy to give something. Now, the Ten of Cups is in your advice. I feel like, I don't want to say, oh, love everyone. No, I don't want to say that. I mean, that's up to you. The Ten of Cups is really, if you look at this, the water, it's a back and forth with the water, right? It's sharing information, sharing love, sharing your dreams, your whatever, with someone or something that will give back to you as well. The water's going back and forth. It's going from one to the other to the other. It's not just on one side or the other. So it's really looking at when you're giving, and understand that when you do give, that I don't want to say that you have to get back, because I'm not that kind. Like I give gifts all the time, right? Where you don't expect someone to give you a gift, but it's not that. It's the balance. When you have something, whether it be a job or a relationship of any kind, and I'm looking at those two sides, but this also could be anything. There has to be a balance in any kind of relationship at all. And what I'm saying is, I mean, you'll have friends where you need to be the strong one. You need to pull them out of the mud. And also though, there are times where you need it from them. And and sometimes we have multiple people around us to give us different things. But this is if you're looking for one specific thing, one specific person, one specific job, there has to be an even flow here. And it's, obviously to look for that even flow. So, is there anything else we need to know today? Three cards, please. Ten of Swords, Tower. Wow. Talk about some strong cards. Ten of Swords, Tower, the Fool. There's something that has ended is changing, and I feel like the ending is shifting all kinds of energies and allowing you to really take that leap of faith. But not only that, in this Fool, he's untying those ropes. He's becoming free. I love this because in this, you're stuck. In this, you're freeing yourself. There will be a shift in energy regarding something's coming to an end that will shift everything. And it will allow you to free yourself. In other words, okay, I know exactly where I need to go. Now I can use the energy of this queen to really move forward. What a reading, guys. I love this. I hope you liked it. Let me know. Take care. Have a beautiful day.